Right, so I know I'm a little bit behind. We're gonna do the Will and Jada Smith Red Table Talk. I know I'm behind. I should have done this earlier. It could have gone viral because I'm so fucking funny, blah, blah. But that's how life works out. But a lot of people have been saying, Tate, why haven't you commented on this yet? So I'm gonna comment on this ratchet ass female. So we're gonna watch the whole table talk. I'm gonna give you Tate commentary. Because there's actually a lot going on that most people don't realize. This isn't just about her sucking dick. Are we allowed to say that on YouTube? S&D. This ain't just about Jada S&D. It's also about a whole bunch of other things, about the frame and the negotiation. Because what this is, this Red Table Talk is a negotiation. And Will fails, absolutely. And we're going to discuss why. So let's watch this video.
This Red Table for me, just all the stuff that's going on in the...
Boom. You know what? I'm a master of human psychology. I genuinely am. And everyone sits and goes, oh, Tate's full of shit. How do I achieve such amazing things if I'm not a master? Now, the way that just started, this is a test if you're watching this. It's only 3 seconds in. And if I was there, I would have already ripped this bitch apart. 3 seconds in. What did she say? Think about it. What did she just say that you should find offensive as a man? Firstly, she's talking very slowly, and she's talking very slowly to control the pace. This is something that I do as well. Listen, I've been in high-level negotiations. I know the game. So let's say you're meeting with a billionaire and you want to talk business. He's going to talk really slowly. He's going to be like, well, our company. And what he's doing is he's controlling the pace. It's like a fight. If you control the pace of the fight, you never get tired. You only get tired if your opponent makes you work more than you want to work. So it's controlling the pace of negotiation. So she starts. This bitch is pretty smart for a woman. For a chick, she's kind of smart. Obviously, I'm the smartest man alive, so I'd rip her up, but Will's stupid. So she starts nice and slowly. And then she says, let me get it right. Let's start again. Listen how slowly she talks. Listen.
This Red Table for me.
For me. So she's already, that's what I would have been like, no, what do you mean for you? This ain't all about you. We're a couple and we have a public image, which you have destroyed. This isn't all about you. I would have interrupted her right there. Boom. But Will's a bitch. So what he's letting her do is, not only is she controlling the pace, now she's set the frame of the argument. Well, it's about me. This talk is about me and how I feel and what happened to me. She's changed the whole center. The real discussion is about, why did you tarnish our relationship by putting dick in your mouth? That's what the discussion should be. But she's changed the whole discussion already to how was I feeling at the time. And feelings are subjective. So women do this. They try and change every fact-based argument into an emotional argument. The facts are you suck dick. The emotion is, well, I was in a bad place, blah, 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 subjective garbage. So if you allow them to change the argument, then you can't win because you're arguing on some wishy-washy bullshit. Whereas if you keep it very facts-based, did you suck dick? Yes, okay, you're wrong, I'm right, boom. Done. So she came along, she controlled the pace, she said it's all about me. Will sits there, does nothing, and now she's basically put herself in a winning position for the rest of this negotiation. 3 seconds. 3 fucking seconds, and Will doesn't spot it. But I would spot it. This is why people can't fuck with me, because I see everything. I see everything. I've been blessed with this brain. You don't understand what I see. It's like, you've ever seen those things on like, they talk about different animals that can see ultraviolet light, and they go, this is a human spectrum of vision, but a fucking mosquito can see this, or whatever. That's like me. I look at all you people and you go, look what I see. You don't see behind you don't see everything. I see everything, all encompassing. I'm so fucking smart. I am so smart. It's amazing. Anyway.
Table for me.
For you, yeah.
Just all the stuff that's going on in the press. I felt like it was important to come to the table to really.
That's Will's input so far. You're a man. You're a man whose wife has just sucked dick and it's all over the fucking internet. Can you at least sit stoically and just at least give her the bitch? Don't just go, yeah, okay, He has no frame, zero. At least just keep your head still and make no stupid noises. The stupid noises you're saying, they don't input anything. All they're doing is they're a sign of submission. It's just a sign of submission. Why? What's wrong with you? Just shut up. Shut up and at least just shut up and stay quiet.
I felt like it was important to come to the table to really clear the air. Somebody made a statement for me that wasn't a statement I made that went cray-cray.
And one of the reasons why I wanted to come to the table is the media, the headlines. We specifically never said anything.
Yes.
We were purposely not saying anything. Any headline that says Jada said or Will said or the Smith said is not true. We specifically never said anything.
Right.
So coming to the table was like, we just felt like it got to the point where you got to say something.
Yeah, and to stop that cycle.
Yeah.
You know, there's people's feelings involved.
Right.
People's feelings involved. Once again, the female takes it back to emotionality and feelings. If you're a man and you're watching this, you need to be very, very aware of this trick. Every single female does this about anything. They can crash a car, they can suck a dick, it doesn't matter what it is. But I feel they live in an emotional world. To them, everything is feelings. People's feelings, feelings, feelings. Men live in a fact-based world. So if you allow yourself to be dragged into the feelings world, which is what Will is doing, you're not only arguing points you can't argue. You can't argue against feelings. Why did you suck that dick? Well, I felt sad. Yeah, but it doesn't mean you have to suck dick. But you don't know how it feels. They just come out with shit. Whereas you can sit and say in a fact-based world, you can't suck dick when you're married, ho. What you doing? So she's doing a very good job of dragging it into this feelings-based world. And the reason she's going to do this is because it gives her a shield. It gives her a shield, a weapon she can use against her transgressions for the remainder of the negotiation. Because that's what this is a negotiation. So far, Will has failed, of course, because Will. On another point, how are you going to be Will Smith, man? You were like one of the most liked men in the world. Who hated Will Smith? Everyone liked Will Smith. You like Will Smith? Yeah, he's funny. Yeah, everyone likes Will Smith. And now you're there, yeah, you fucked him. Oh, for 4 years. Fucking hell, man. What's wrong with people?
Right. Right.
You know, and at the end of the day, I don't like how all of this came to be.
Oh, she doesn't like how all of this came to be. Poor Jada. Me. I don't like how this came to be. There's people's feelings. I want to, because how I feel, and I don't like, you sucked his dick and now you're complaining about your own actions, that people have pointed out to you your own actions. You suck dick, and then someone come along and said, hey, you suck dick. I don't like how this has come to be. Fucking crazy. Stupid asshole. I would have ripped it. Look how much talking I've done already. Imagine me at the red table with some girl trying this shit. I would have ripped her apart. I would have made a fool of her. We're a minute in. I would have been like, everything you've said so far is asinine, childish. Just say right now on camera, I sucked dick. I cheated and sucked dick during a marriage. Just say that and we can end this red table talk. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I don't care how you felt when you sucked dick, happy blowjob, sad blowjob. Don't make a fucking difference to me, bitch. Jesus.
That doesn't matter. It's all love. Honestly. And I would usually not.
I don't know what it's all love means. Is that just some generic hippie, you know, like cool street black thing? It's all love, you know. It's too much fucking love with the wrong guy.
I would usually not. You know, that would be something I wouldn't comment on at all.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like it's a situation that I consider private.
You just feel like it ain't really nobody's
business.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's called being famous. So every single situation is everybody's business when you're famous.
But now Black Twitter has claimed it as their business.
But
All right, so humor is a de-escalation tactic. So to avoid things escalating, you use humor. Will Smith right here just made a joke, and he did that to de-escalate. So Will is, again, showing I have no fight inside of me. There's 0% chance of me raising my voice. There's 0% chance of me showing I am angry. I have no fight inside of me. So to keep this civil and nice, and then Black Twitter, ha, 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 ha. De-escalation tactics. Well, he's trying to de-escalate. Why are you trying to de-escalate? You should escalate. This is your chance to show the world you're not a complete punk. Now, I know you think, oh, if you yell at a girl, you look bad. You can do it without even screaming. You can just say, no, you destroyed our marriage. You destroyed the sanctity of our marriage, and I think you should apologize to me here. You're either sorry or you're not. And what she'd do is come back with feelings. Well, at the time, the way I felt, yeah. We're not talking about how you felt. I didn't ask you how you felt. I'm saying you suck dick when you're married, and you should apologize to me. If you're a woman and an adult, you should apologize. Or you can just keep making excuses, but everyone knows you look like an idiot. Bang! Lay it on her. Burden of proof. Don't come along telling fucking jokes. I sucked some other guy's dick. Oh, knock, knock. Who's there? Will Smith. I lost all respect for this guy, man. I liked him, and I don't like anybody. But I had nothing genuinely against him. But he's just a pussy. He's a bitch.
I feel like it's healing that needs to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that
healing.
I know there's a lot of stuff going on in the world right now.
Yeah.
Even though this is minuscule, I do feel like it's the...
What does she do right there? What does she say? It's minuscule. Yeah, who decides if it's minuscule or not? Yeah, it's minuscule. You know, even though this is minuscule, and why she does this is very simple. It's, once again, it's a female tactic. If she says it's a minuscule thing and you're angry about it, then you look petulant. You look childish. It's minuscule. So then now Will gets angry. Why are you so angry about a small thing? Fucking another dude for 4 years while married. Who says that's minuscule? And once again, Will doesn't challenge her. Stop, no, it is not minuscule. The reason everyone's talking about it is proof enough that this is not minuscule. The reason this is international news is proof enough this is not minuscule. Everybody knows what you did is monumental. This is massive. Do not call it minuscule. Do not try and downplay your transgressions. Thotiana. But no, he lets her and he doesn't challenge her. This is very interesting from a negotiation standpoint. Will is just getting his ass kicked. How the fuck this guy get rich? He must have got his ripped up in every single contract. He must have some good lawyers.
I do feel like it's these kinds of things that create the world that we're in. Mm-hmm. And the idea of not communicating, not talking about it, not clearing the air, and just being as transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Just being transparent.
And I'm here with you.
I thank you for that, because you've been on a hell of a journey with me. So that's what we're going to start with, is that this is a very personal journey that became very public.
Yes, absolutely.
For whatever reason.
So what happened, Jada?
Okay, so let's start with, I guess about 4.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I think it was about 4 years ago. Mm-hmm. Started a friendship with August. Mm-hmm. And we actually became really, really good friends. Mm-hmm. And it all started with him just needing some help. Mm-hmm. You know, me wanting to help his.
So this is, okay, so what did she do there? Have you noticed what she did there? So she started the story, right? And she's put herself in a position of moral high ground. So we became good friends and he needed help. No, I was looking for dick. We became friends, he was a young guy, I wanted dick. No, we became friends, he needed help. So being the great, nice person, you can't get mad at someone for helping somebody, can you? You can't get mad at her for helping him. That would be terrible. So once again, she puts herself in a strong negotiating position. He needed some help, and I was there, and I thought if I give him a blowjob, maybe. Complete bullshit. How many people need help in the world? How many people have gone to Jada and said, I need help? And she's like, fuck you, I don't know you. But this dude, she wants to help. Come on. Once again, putting herself on a moral high ground. And once again, it's unchallenged. By this point, 2 minutes and 34 seconds, Will should have challenged her on 7 or 8 points, because he could have destroyed her whole foundation. Her whole foundation is built on the feelings and moral high ground and all this garbage. And if he came along and destroyed it at each intersection, she could have looked an absolute fool in this interview and had to admit, I'm basically a hoe. I'm a hoe. That's all. The only goal from this talk for Will should be for Jada to admit she's a stupid-ass hoe. So everyone go, yeah, Jada's a hoe, but Will's still the man. But he failed because he didn't challenge her on these small points. So Princess Jada, Mother Teresa, who, with all her feelings and emotionality, and it's all about her, was trying to help this poor man. Let's carry on with the story. She's trying to help him.
And it all started with him just needing some help. Mm-hmm. You know, me wanting to help his health.
She really wanted to help his health.
His mental state.
Because for me, that was the thing when
Let's see what Will has to say about this.
when Og first came around, he was really sick.
He was really, really sick, yeah.
And
You know, I might have to end this TateSpeach. I don't know how much longer I can do this. I don't know, let me calm down. How am I more mad than Will? Because these bitches, they do this shit. I've seen through it so many times. I've destroyed so many female emotional arguments. I've been here so many times. Not with girls cheating, just with girls doing dumb shit. And they try and come at me with emotions and I just destroy them. He just supported her argument. I really wanted to help him and he was sick, his mental health, his physical health. Yeah, baby, when Og came around, he was sick and we wanted to help him as a family. Do I even need to continue? Haven't I not proved my point already? We can go on for another 12 minutes. Will is, from the get-go, a submissive puppy dog piece of shit loser, which is why she sucked some other dick anyway, because that's all it's really about. She wanted to get beat up in bed a bit, and Will's too much of a pussy. And now he's sitting there supporting her argument, and Will's logic is, well, if I support her argument, then it looks less bad on me because, yeah, we were helping him and it just kind of happened. He's buying into the female imperative. But then she'd be like, no, yeah, you know how many people I've helped without fucking? That's what my reply would be. Do you know how many people I've helped without fucking? Do you have a calculator? Let's add it up. Because I held the door open for the fucking cameraman. I didn't suck his dick. So we can help loads of people without fucking nobody. So once again, you're talking asinine, childish bullshit. Ho. Oh, this is annoying me.
Outpouring for him from our family was initially about his health.
Yeah. And I mean, we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And
you found resources to help pull him through. You pulled him through.
And from there, you know, you and I were going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we
The
decided,
reason you're going through a difficult time is because when a female gets with a man, she wants that man to be a force of nature. She doesn't want that man to be letting her run around looking at other younger, hotter men and playing these stupid games and him being like, okay, baby, okay, baby. All she was looking for is for Will to say, what the fuck you doing? Stop it. All she was looking for is discipline. Females push the point until they learn. They like to learn a limit, so they test it. They test the limit. If you never set a limit, they end up fucking sucking dick. So there has to be a point where they push you and you're like, you know what? Fuck you. And Will never said fuck you. I'd have been like, what do you mean? What are you hanging around with this dude for? Oh, he needs help. A bunch of people need help. Guess who else needs help? Your husband. Clean the fucking house. What the fuck's wrong with you? Delete his number. No, I really like him. Then go fuck him by divorce. You choose some fucking random dude over me? Skank ass bitch. And that's what Will should have did, but he didn't.
time.
Yeah.
And we decided.
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so Will's saying now he was done with her. He's laughing while he's saying it because he's de-escalating, but obviously he wasn't done with her because he's sitting there right now. And this is another thing that's really important about life, not just females, but it's about life. Your word is all you got. You can't like hit women and shit. Your word is, we don't live in Qatar. Your word is all you have. If you say to a chick, it's over, you better fucking mean it when you say it. Because if you say it's over and then it's not over, then you can't say it's over anymore, can you? So then what's your next threat? So Will was all like, oh, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you fucking this other guy. It's over. And then carried on staying with her. It's weak. It destroys your negotiation position.
Marriages have that, though.
Yeah,
Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically, we broke up.
We decided that we were going to separate for a period of time, and you go figure out how to make yourself happy, and I'll figure out how to make myself happy.
Well, at that particular point in time, it was indefinite.
Yeah, I really felt like we could be over. You know?
We were over.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, you know, I think from there, you know, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August. And one thing I want to get clear about and clean up, one of the things that was kind of swirling in the press about you giving permission, which is, you know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so mad at this bitch. She's an idiot. She's an idiot, and Will is such a pussy. Something in the press about you giving permission. The only person who can give permission is me. Listen.
That particular circumstances myself.
Yes.
And Will goes, yeah, yeah. So she's your wife, and you don't have any control over who fucks her? That's how you view your relationship, Will? The only person who can give permission to fuck my pussy is me. I'm your husband. No, people are not allowed to fuck your pussy because we're married. And Will just sits there and goes, yeah, yeah, baby, yeah. Look, we're 20 minutes in. My day is now ruined. My day is ruined because one of the last people on earth who I didn't actually mind, Will Smith, is a complete bitch. Jada controlled this entire narrative from head to toe, the whole way through. She controlled everything. It's unbelievable.
You know, the only person that can give permission in that particular circumstance is myself.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Myself. Only person who fucks me, myself. I'm the only one who tells which nigga to fuck my pussy. Oh, yeah, yeah, baby, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What August was probably trying to communicate, because I could actually see how he would perceive it as permission because we were separated amicably.
Yeah.
And I think he also wanted to make it clear that he's not a homewrecker, which he's not.
So August is not a homewrecker. August is not a homewrecker, and it's minuscule. It's minuscule. August is not a homewrecker. Everything that happened is okay. Everything that happened is okay. It's a minuscule little tiny event. Everything that happened is A-okay. If you have a problem with this, Will, there's something wrong with you. I don't know what your problem is, because the only person who controls my pussy is me, myself. What's your problem, Will? Oh yeah, someone rallied your wife for 4 years. What's your issue? You're childish. You need to grow up and be a real man and get over it.
I mean, because this is your red table and you like brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with...
Entanglement. This has been discussed enough. Entanglement. The whole internet was laughing about this entanglement thing. No one else on the internet has picked up the things I've been talking about, but everyone picked up on entanglement. Because it's a bullshit word to try and describe our actions. Once again, deflection. It's deflection. It's Aikido. It's verbal Aikido, like Steven Seagal. Did you suck dick? Entanglement. Deflect. No, not really. A little bit. Kinda. It's deflection.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship.
So this is the first time Will stood up for himself. She gave him such an easy, with the entanglement thing is so easy for him to correct. He's correcting her and trying to make her say it's a relationship. So it's the first time Will's actually have any balls in the conversation. We're halfway through, he's like, no, not entanglement, a relationship.
I was in a lot of pain.
And that's her response. But I was in a lot of pain. I was in an entanglement. No, it was a relationship. I was in a lot of pain. I'm a victim. I was in so much pain. You don't understand? So much pain inside, and then this minuscule event, it doesn't matter because I felt in my heart. Once again, emotionality. What did I say she was going to do? She's going to drag it to an emotional field where she can say words that don't mean anything and use them as a defense. Like, I was in so much pain. From what? Will someone set you on fire, bitch? No. You're not in no pain for nothing. Just a hoe. You want to suck dick? You're a hoe. That's it. There's no pain. You're a hoe. Pain is for Will because his wife's a hoe. So let's see. I was in so much pain. I was very broken.
Now, in the process of that relationship, I definitely realized that...
In the process of that relationship, I definitely realized...
You can't find happiness outside of yourself. Mm-hmm. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. Mm-hmm. I would definitely say...
Healing in a much...
...that we could.
You and I were going through a process of healing in a much different manner. So while I was sucking his dick, I wasn't sucking your dick. And we were healing in a different manner by you sending me nice messages on text and me replying a little bit. Listen, we're going to rewind a little bit. Let's listen to the words she just said to defend herself. When I said she's going to say a bunch of nonsense words that don't mean anything. Does this mean anything?
We realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. And luckily enough, you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did everything that we could to get away from each other, only to realize that that wasn't possible.
So we come to the red table. So I'm in the Jada position right now. So,
Okay.
you know.
So she said a whole bunch of words that mean nothing. Will comes along, it's his turn to talk, and the first thing he does is starts using a stupid voice. You know what Will is? He's a clown. Because there's ways you can make people laugh, like the cool way, and there's ways you can make people laugh with them laugh at you. And I never really thought of Will Smith as a clown, but he's a clown. Clowns sacrifice their dignity for humor. That's what clowns do. If you're like a comedian, you can be funny and retain your dignity. But a clown will sacrifice it. They'll pour a bucket of water on his head. Ha, ha, ha. It's very funny. Like, you're a full-grown man. Your wife's been sucking some of the dick, and now it's your turn to talk, and you start with a funny voice. Listen.
Codependency, which is another thing that I had to learn to break in this cycle. Just that idea of needing to fix and being drawn to people that need help, whether it's your health or whether it's your...
So now she's drawn to people who need help. That's why. She was so magnetically drawn to this poor broken man that she accidentally and then slipped. Dick, oops. It's not her fault. It's basically not her fault. You can't blame her. You can't blame her because she's such a good person and she was in a lot of pain, but she also wants to help everybody and she's magnetically drawn to broken people. It's not even her fault at all. How can Will be mad at her? Can you be mad at someone who's trying to help the world? Mother Teresa. It's not her fault. It's terrible. Why do people think bad of her?
Your addictions. There's something about that childhood trauma that feels as though it can be fixed through fixing people. Versus fixing me.
Yeah.
And I think that whole process with all really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
She just said she's grateful. I'm really grateful for what I learned. Her tactic to defend herself it's very simple, and I've already discussed it, but it's small, it doesn't matter, and okay, yeah, we had sex, but that's secondary to the pain and the emotional trauma and the childhood trauma, and he had trauma, and I was trying to fix him, and I'm so grateful that I learned so much, and he became better, and look how much great, all the amazing things that happened. Okay, I had to suck his dick, but look what we got. The end justifies the means. We fixed all this childhood trauma, and I learned so much about myself, and he's okay now, and everything's okay. Would you really throw all of this away to stop me having a little bit of sex with some guy? I mean, I had sex with him for 4 years, but look at all the great things that happened. Isn't it okay? Doesn't it make... You can't be selfish enough to tell me that I shouldn't have fucked him when all these great things came from it. It's like the Iraq War. Okay, we killed all those children and we bombed and we destroyed the whole country, but at least this is done. It's bullshit.
All really showed me that and taught me that. And I'm really grateful for that lesson.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband, now I gotta be with you at the press conference while you tell the world about your transgressions.
Again, stupid voice. Because he's afraid to make her mad. He's afraid to make her angry. I don't know what he's so afraid of, but he's afraid to make her angry. And she's just laughing.
I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
Well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular...
It's the icing on the cake. He's allowed her in this conversation to have so much dominance and get away with so many stupid things, which I've broken down bit by bit. She's now just said, because she's pushing the boundary. That's what you do in a negotiation, isn't it? You start here. Then you try and go for this. You try to go for this, try and go for this. He's let her get away with so much shit. She just said, I don't view it as a transgression at all. I don't even see what what I did wasn't even bad. What transgression? What are we talking about? I don't even think I've done anything wrong. And he just sits there and goes, shaking his head. She just said she did nothing wrong. She just said she did nothing wrong. Think about that for a second. Imagine you're married. You're Will Smith. You could have had any girl in the world. You married this bitch. She's sucking another dick 4 years. And now she'll come along and say, I don't think I did anything wrong. And you don't correct her?
I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all. Through that particular journey, I learned so much about myself and was able...
It's not a transgression because through that journey, she learned so much. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. Totally worth it, Will. It was so worth it. Will, don't get hung up. Okay, yeah, I fucked him for years. Don't get hung up on that. It was so worth it. Look at all the great things that happened. Childhood trauma, blah, blah, blah. Words that don't mean anything. Emotional deflection. Female tactics. Will has no frame, no game at all.
About myself and was able to really confront a lot of emotional immaturity, emotional insecurity, and I was really able to do some really deep healing.
Really deep. Really deep healing in both holes.
You know, and as I came through and started to realize certain things about you and I, he decided to break all communication with me.
As I came through and started to realize things about you and I, he decided to break communication with me. The only reason she is still with Will is because August dumped her. So now Will is second choice. Isn't it coincidence that as she started to realize that she really wanted Will, August dumped her? Isn't it funny how the world works? Timing. It's not like he broke all communication with me. Not like she was calling and texting him. He was fucking some new thing, didn't care about her anymore. So then she goes back to good old trusty Will. I'm sure that didn't happen. No. As she came through and started to realize, he broke all communication. Wow, well, okay. I mean, it's not even a transgression. We've now worked out she didn't do anything wrong because of all the healing of the emotional immaturity. What does that even mean? What are you even talking about, bitch? What are you even talking about? Shut up.
He decided to break all communication with me, which was totally understandable.
Right.
And I let that be and hadn't talked to him since.
Right.
So it is a little weird that all this stuff is coming out now, since this was
because for me, this was years ago, right? You know.
For me, this was years ago. Look at it's all okay now, bro. Doesn't matter.
Right. You know, so the fact that it's coming up now, and I think it could feel weird for people that we're laughing and talking about it, but
it happened so long ago.
You know, and
yeah, a couple years is so long ago. If your wife's been fucking some other dude, so long ago, bro.
And our experiences of working through it, fighting through it, talking through it, therapizing through it. I think that the why now is weird.
Yeah. When I say it's been a huge healing on my life and just what I had to confront and discover, you know, about...
She's so brave, isn't she? Don't you think she's really brave? What she had to confront and discover. Don't you think she's so brave, what she confronted and discovered? I really think she's brave. I think she's a really brave person. I absolutely commend, you have to commend her. She should get medal for what she had to confront. Someone should come along and say, here's a medal, good job. You had to confront and discover all that emotional insecurity and immaturity, and you did such a really good job. Wow, amazing. You took your panties off, and you let him fuck you silly. Congratulations. She's a hero. She's brave.
The ugly truths and the beauty. So it was something that I felt like wasn't really ready to be discussed because there hadn't been that healing, because he hasn't wanted to, you know, Og and I haven't talked in so long. You know what I mean?
We haven't talked in so long. It doesn't even matter. We haven't talked in so long. Imagine you go to court. I robbed a bank 2 years ago and they caught me. Oh yeah, but I haven't robbed that bank in so long. So it's not wrong. It was a couple years ago, Judge. Why are you so hung up about it? Think of all the good. When I robbed that bank, I had to confront so much about myself. I was scared and I was nervous, but I confronted it and I learned so much about myself and my emotional insecurity, Judge. Yeah, okay, what I did was wrong, but look at all the good that came from it. Let's talk about me and how I feel. I just feel attracted to, I knew there was a guy who needed some money and he's a broken person and I have to help him. And it was so long ago, Judge. It was so long ago. Jail! This is haram. If I continue watching this video, I'm going to end up converting to Islam. This is why the Muslim world refuses to liberalize. You do know that. And I don't blame them. Let's genuinely imagine you live in the Muslim world. You have a wife, she cooks, she cleans, she won't cheat because she'll get stoned, she'll give you as many kids as you want and she obeys. You watch Western media and you see that even Will Smith's wife is cheating. Would you let women make their own decisions? Or would you say, bitch, put that burqa on and shut the fuck up? I might convert to Islam right now. This is the most haram video I've ever watched. This video is haram and she needs stoning. Can I say that on YouTube? Who knows? We should take her to Saudi and we should fix this. Ahmed, get some rocks. This bitch thinks she did nothing wrong, or we teach her our motherfucking lesson because she did something wrong. This is the best advertisement for Islam that's ever existed in the world. Haram ass.
So long. You know what I mean? So I don't know. This all seemed very strange,
Body language. It's very strange what's happening. I sucked a dick and it's very strange.
But I'm grateful for the journey that you and I have had together.
She's grateful for the journey.
Like there are a lot of couples that go through those periods.
Yeah.
And a lot of couples that have to separate and think it's over. And, the one thing I'll say about you and I is that there's never been secrets.
Right. We came together young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to...
So when he's saying we were both broken in our own ways, this is actually a real common, for all the men watching this, I want you to understand something. Women will shame you for being masculine, and they will call you broken for being masculine. So Will has been convinced that he is broken, that there's something wrong with him for genuine masculine tendency. And this is what women will do. They'll shame that out of you. They'll attack you. And that he's accepted that he's a broken person, but you're not a broken person. So I'll give you an example. You're so jealous. You're my girl. Why the fuck do I want another dude talking to you? Oh, there's something wrong with you. You're jealous. They try and shame you into pretending that the way you act is abnormal. You just want to fuck all these girls. There's something wrong with you. You're immature. I'm a fucking full-grown man. I want to put my dick where I want to put my dick. Ain't nothing to do with you, bitch. Because men can do what they want. Women can't cheat, but men can. We all know this. I'm Muslim now. Everyone knows men can fuck whoever they want, but a woman's not allowed. Let's not even get into that discussion, because any woman who disagrees with me on that point, they're the biggest of hoes. If a man can do it, I can do it too. You're a hoe. Shut up. Shut up, hoe. I'll fuck 600 women, at least. Find me a woman who's fucked 600 men. You want her? No one wants her. Everyone wants me. So they're going to shame you. So he's just going, I'm broke. We were both broken. I was broken because I was jealous and, I used to get mad too fast. So these stupid things. So as a man, you're jealous. Well, you obviously had reason to be jealous because you start sucking a new dick. But you're jealous because you're a man. It's normal. And you get mad because you're a man. It's normal. Men get angry. Men get angry. It's part of being a man. But no, she's broken him down. He's like, there was a lot wrong with me. There was a lot wrong with me. Nothing wrong with you. You're a man. And if you would have stayed a man and called her out on this bullshit when she's trying to tell you you're broken, she wouldn't have sucked a new dick. No woman can tell me I'm broken. Andrew, you get angry really quick and you're super jealous and you're crazy. Yes, I am, bitch. Shut the fuck up and sit down. Or find another man. Oh, I don't want anyone else. I love you. Coincidence.
Young, and we were both broken in our own ways, and to be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be able to make mistakes without the fear of losing your family is so critical. Yeah. I wish I could do that in kickboxing. I wish I could make mistakes without the fear of getting punched in the face. Wish I could do that in business. Wish I could make mistakes about the fear of losing my company and my house and my bank account. Or is cause and effect? Is cause and effect a real thing? You know, like cause, effect. Isn't that one of the most underlying laws of the universe? Cause and effect. But this motherfucker is saying, it's okay to make mistakes about the fear of losing your family. You can suck as many dicks as you want. You ain't gonna lose your family, baby. Fucking hell. Will's a punk, man. I'm taking him to Qatar and he's gonna convert to Islam with me. If he was Muslim, no Muslim man would put up with this crap. This is why I am now officially, it's on TateSpeach now, officially, I'm changing my name to Abu Andrew. We're going to change TateSpeach now, Muslim TateSpeach. I want to put a Muslim banner. We are now a Muslim channel. I can't say my camera guy's name. Akbar, you're Akbar. I'm Abu. Akbar, we are changing this to a Muslim channel now. This video has converted me to Islam because no Muslim man would put up with this crap. Only a Western man would listen to this. Imagine a Muslim wife sitting there in her burqa trying to say this crap. But the way I was feeling different inside and I had to psychological do. You get stoned. You're about to feel something, a rock in your face. Tell you what you're about to feel. Gee, I am now Muslim. I want to convert the whole TateSpeach channel Islamic. I'm serious. Make a new banner. Islamic text. We are now a Muslim channel. Pro-Islam.
The fear of losing your family is so critical.
Yeah. It's the idea of any relationship and trying to get to deeper understanding of love is going to be forged in fire.
Yeah.
There's no way around it.
Yeah.
And I think that...
There's no way for us to love each other without me sucking dick. Any relationship, there's no way for us to find a deeper thing of love without fire. I need to suck dick for us to love each other. Look, that's enough. That's enough for her. Listen, my name is Abu Andrew now. This is now a pro-Islamic channel. I've decided that the West is finished. It's done. It's over. I've said it a million times. There's nothing we can do to save it. Christians are complete pussies. Christians ain't done shit. They burned Notre Dame. They did nothing. A Rwandan immigrant burnt that church in France last week. Are the Christians marching? The Christians don't care. Christians are complete pussies. Guess who else is a Christian? Will Smith. Adultery is in the Bible. You're not allowed to be adulterous. It says in the Bible to put her ass to death. And you won't even question her. You won't even raise your voice. I am now officially a Muslim. Watching that video, because this is the first time I've watched it from start to finish. I've seen little clips on Twitter. I watched it from start to finish, and now I have ended up a Muslim. I'm a Muslim, and I hope you men at home are Muslim too. I'm gonna find myself a nice Islamic-ass wife. I'm gonna build up a big pile of rocks in case she gets fresh. I'm gonna be prepared, so I ain't gonna mess around. As soon as I catch her cheating, there's gonna be no delays. No, let me go find some rocks. It's gonna be straight to the, oh, okay, boom, fuck you, haram. Insha'Allah. Welcome to the new Muslim TateSpeach.